opportunity while we're all here in the room to do a little Q&A. They were going to give us stools, but I felt like it was a bit too formal. So Max and I are going to stand up and have a little chat. But in terms of this award, Max, how does it feel? Because obviously I know you're proud to have, grown up in New South Wales and now to be Player of the Year. How does it feel to win tonight?
Yeah, really special. I guess only one person wins it every year, and something that I've always wanted to win, and really, a huge and a great bunch of players in Australia and New South Wales. I think to win it is such a privilege, and yeah, really excited, and hopefully I can have better years to come.
And in terms of your development as a junior player, who are some of the people that perhaps influenced you, particularly as a young kid from New South Wales growing up, to get to where you've got to today?
Well, I mean, I can't forget, I guess, my first coaches. I had Jeff Snelling at Love and Juice, and then I moved on to Jared Bunty in here, the National Academy, and then so on and so forth onto my private coaches. But yeah, I mean, I just looked more towards the players that I was around, the people that I was here with. So I had Tomo, and I had all these other good players that were kind of pushing me to be better. And I think the better environment you create is what helps you become a better player, and I'm really thankful for the people I've had around me.
And in terms of the Wimbledon title, we can't not talk about it, obviously. I think we all watched, I remember sitting in my hotel room watching 5 sets of men's doubles tennis. It was pretty epic, but obviously for you, talk us through that win, because it was obviously an incredible match to win your first Grand Slam title.
Yeah, we were 1 point away from being out of it 8 times. Yeah. So I mean, we managed to just keep squeezing through every match, and yeah, somehow won it. Really couldn't believe it. I thought first round we were for sure out of there. But yeah, I kind of rewatched every match after we played it, and was pinching myself that it wasn't actually going to change on the screen. I was like, I couldn't believe we won it. But yeah, I mean, I've been playing a lot of doubles with Matt, and we teamed up really well. And yeah, it was something I'm definitely never going to forget. Lying on my back on that centre court was, unforgettable feeling.
It was a great celebration. After the Wimbledon win, did you do anything to celebrate, to remember the moment? I know it's hard as a tennis player because you're always focused on the next event, but did you take a moment to realise that you're a Grand Slam champion and you just won Wimbledon? Or what did you do?
I took a wild card to Newport, actually. Into the singles there, because I still wanted to focus on my singles. So I didn't get
professional.
Not really. I didn't get any sleep before getting on a flight the next morning, and then I played the following day there. But I definitely won't forget that night ever.
And looking forward, you're playing here next week, and then Davis Cup, which is really exciting. How excited are you to be in the Davis Cup team and heading over there to represent Australia? Yeah,
great. Well, yeah, the tournament here next week. It's an awesome opportunity to be able to play at home. So hopefully you can relish that opportunity. And then, yeah, a couple of weeks before getting into it for Davis Cup, and it'll be my second ever tie. And, we're in a really good spot, and I think we've got a great team, and fingers crossed we can push all the way. But, yeah, so excited.
And then after the end of the season, is there any time to have a little bit of downtime, and perhaps also talk us through what you're looking forward to for the summer of tennis, which we know is going to be really exciting here in January?
Yeah, no, I've had a pretty full year, so I'm actually looking forward to having a week off, but I don't think I have the luxury of getting that. I got to get back training for singles. I haven't done enough of that this year, so yeah, basically just going to be spending all my time on the court. But obviously, the Australian summer is a great way to start the year, and I'm sure there's going to be plenty of opportunities for all of us players to get some good tennis in, and plenty of good tennis to watch as well.
And you've just talked, last question, in terms of your singles, you've obviously got your eyes on playing more singles, and what is your goal in terms of your singles now? We know how much success you've had in the doubles, but you're also a great singles player. But what are the goals moving forward with that, in regards to your singles?
Yeah, I mean, I've always just wanted to be a top 100 singles player, try and play main draw slams, and I'm confident enough that I can hopefully keep my doubles ranking thereabouts, and still continue to focus on my singles. But yeah, I'm just I'm kind of ready for that opportunity to test myself, and I think now is a better time than ever.
And sorry, I do have one last question, because we probably have a few junior athletes in the room and some aspirational tennis players. Any advice that you have in terms of being able to share to them, or to where you've got to today?
I just love what I do, to be honest. I love the travel. I love being around all my mates all the time. I love getting different advice, picking people's brains, and most importantly, I love just being out there and competing, and I love kind of figuring people out on the go as I can, and that's why I love the sport.
Oh, well, congratulations to Max. Let's give him a round of applause.
Thank you.
Well done, Max.
Thanks, guys.